Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News. Welcome. Welcome. Daily News. Daily News.
Hello and welcome to 3D Buzz's The Daily News for Tuesday, September 25th of 2007, brought to you as always by Side Effect Software. I'm Terry. We're going to jump right into some entertainment news. Jessica Biel may be playing Wonder Woman in the new upcoming Justice League of America movie. Jessica Biel is in talks to play Wonder Woman in Warner Brothers' upcoming superhero film, Justice League of America. The potential deal marks the first piece of casting news to emerge from the DC Comics-based ensemble project, which is expected to feature Superman, Batman, The Flash, and the always useless Aquaman. Anyway, George Miller is set to direct that film. Mystery authors team up on an internet audio book. Internet audio bookshop Audible.com and Apple's iTunes Music Store are selling The Chopin Manuscript, a mystery novel made without paper, ink, binding, or glue. And unlike other thrillers, it is written by 15 authors, including Jeffrey Deaver, who penned The 12th Card, Lee Child, who wrote Bad Luck and Trouble, and David Hewson, the author of A Season for the Dead, and narrated by actor Alfred Molina. Conceived by Deaver in December of 2006, the manuscript is a tale of a former British war crimes investigator and musicologist who comes across a rare manuscript by the 19th century composer Frederick Chopin, and it was buried by the Nazis during World War II. Murder and mayhem naturally ensue, because, it is a murder mystery. Deaver, who composed the first chapter, said that the composing and coordination of an audio novel required using more sonic words. I have no idea what that means, but that's a direct quote from what he said. What I really wanted to concentrate on were the crisp description and realistic dialogue, he said. For me, it was great fun to be able to do that. To really cut to the chase, I wanted to make it as vivid as I could. Once he passed the novel on, it took its own shape until the end, where he had to smooth out one or two details and resolve all the plot twists. It was a challenging task, I will say that, he said in an interview. In the end, I did a big chart, a huge graph that was up on the wall. He said the changes were mostly for continuity, because at one point someone's weapon had changed from revolver to an automatic weapon, and, that just can't naturally happen. Moving on to some gaming news, Dave Perry states that gamers are ignoring Wii's sloppy controls. Much ado has been made of recent comments spat by Shiny founder David Perry regarding the Wii's long-term success and ability to draw players away from the crisp graphics and high deftness of Xbox 360 and the PS3. Now, the always outspoken development veteran has called out Nintendo fans themselves in an interview, stating that while he is himself a Wii owner, Perry still believes that there's just many issues with the Wii and the fans just don't want to hear it. He does offer the Wii kudos for its accomplishments so far, but adds that he finds it interesting to see how people turn a blind eye to its flaws. And what flaws is he talking about? Well, Perry states that he takes issues with the Wii's sloppy waggle control and is surprised that players are willing to accept this level of inaccuracy in their games. Apparently he hasn't played Resident Evil 4 or, Metro Prime 3. Those are great games of fantastic. They have very accurate controls. But I think he's overlooking the fact that they're willing to put up with that if the games are still fun. So we'll have to, Anyway, Tetris architect Alexey Pajitnov is confirmed for the UK's Game City. Tetris mastermind Alexei Pajitnov will speak during next month's Game City Industry Festival in Nottingham, England. The man whose classic puzzler turned us all into gaming freaks will join other presenters, including the previously announced Katamari Damacy creator Kaita Takahashi, who will deliver the event's keynote address and show off his upcoming title, Nobi Nobi Boy. According to IGN, Pajitnov will host a series of Tetris-themed events during the 4-day celebration, including an attempt by Tetris guru James Cluett at besting the Tetris scoring record, as well as a screening of the documentary Tetris from Russia with Love. Now, this is something that's pretty cool. They're starting to do documentaries on these old classic games. For instance, they just did King of Kong. That wasn't about the creators of the games. It's about the people that are having competitions for Donkey Kong and classic, Pac-Man games. I wouldn't mind seeing this because there's an interesting story behind where Tetris came from. If you guys don't know where it came from, go look it up. It's actually fairly interesting. Microsoft is replacing scratched Halo 3 discs. As you may know, reports are coming in from all over the country and, all over the world now that discs have been scratched upon arrival from the Microsoft Legendary Editions and its Special Editions and every other edition that's out there because the packaging itself is flawed. The nub, which the disc sticks onto, is actually so tiny that the discs are falling off in transit, and because they are within metal tin casings, the disc is getting shaken all around inside of it. Now, there's also been a report where whenever you open the case itself, be very careful because the disc has a tendency to slip into that crack, so when you open it, you're actually compressing the disc and you can shatter the disc itself. But the good news is that Microsoft's stating that they will indeed be offering free replacements for both the Game and Essentials discs, which is the extra disc, until December 31st. Of course, when you send your disc in, you'll not have Halo 3 until you get it back, so there is a downside to it. Moving on to some tech news here. Trojan attack targets top executives. Top-level employees of publicly listed companies are being targeted by cyber criminals using malware-infected RTF documents disguised as recruitment letters. Security company Message Labs reported that 1,100 emails containing malware-infected RTF attachments were recorded over a 16-hour period this month. 4 separate waves appeared between September 13th and the 14th, the company said. All the emails were going after top-level management. The emails included the company name in the subject field, purporting to be a recruitment company. What it had in the attachment was an executable RTF file. Similar emails were noticed in June also. They said the email, which contains no body text, includes a .scr screensaver dummy file within an executable RTF file. The representatives stated that these are extremely dangerous, of course. When recipients attempt to open the file, a message is displayed stating, Microsoft has encountered an error and had to close. The recipient is then advised to view this, double-click on this message. Don't ever do that anytime you get an email. Anyway, once activated, the RTF file starts a chain of downloads that establish a secure connection between attacker's server and infected computers. So watch out if you're a high-level management guy for any big company out there. Microsoft is quietly offering Vista to XP downgrades. Microsoft's focus at the moment is pushing Windows Vista into the marketplace and ensuring all new PCs carrying Windows ship with the Vista and not Windows XP. Users of Windows Vista Business and Ultimate Editions have always had the right to downgrade to Windows XP, but this is something that Microsoft has been doing very quietly and trying to kind of, sweep under the rug. Performing the downgrade was quite difficult initially, but due to demand, Microsoft has now made it much, much easier. Companies selling new PCs with Business and Ultimate Editions of Vista can now also order Windows XP disk for inclusion with a new PC. Hewlett-Packard, Dell, Lenovo, and Fujitsu all offer their business customers the ability to downgrade to Windows XP. Microsoft said that they are hoping in turn that Vista is widely accepted, which I doubt very, very, very much because at the moment it is just not useful. Well, that is the news for the evening. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Amazing. It's good stuff. True. We can show it. Do you want to see it? Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News. Welcome. Welcome. Daily News. Daily News.
Hello and welcome to 3D Buzz's The Daily News for Tuesday, September 25th of 2007, brought to you as always by Side Effect Software. I'm Terry. We're going to jump right into some entertainment news. Jessica Biel may be playing Wonder Woman in the new upcoming Justice League of America movie. Jessica Biel is in talks to play Wonder Woman in Warner Brothers' upcoming superhero film, Justice League of America. The potential deal marks the first piece of casting news to emerge from the DC Comics-based ensemble projects, which is expected to feature Superman, Batman, The Flash, and the always useless Aquaman. Anyway, George Miller is set to direct that film. Mystery authors team up on an internet audio book. Internet audio bookshop Audible.com and Apple's iTunes Music Store are selling the Chopin manuscripts, a mystery novel made without paper, ink, binding, or glue.